Hi, my name is Amy Moskovitz, and I'm the reference manager at the Haverford Township Free Library. Welcome to Mindfulness Monday. This is a time where we put aside our to-do list and we focus on the present moment, and I give you some tips and techniques from my own mindfulness practice that you can incorporate into your day to give you a sense of calm and again just bring you into the present moment. So thank you for joining me, and here are some of my tips and techniques. And here's my cat. Before we begin anything new, I'd like to review some of the things that we talked about in Mindfulness May. We talked about focused breathing, and in focused breathing what we do is we take a few regular breaths, and then we think of a word that we can focus on. I think that last month I used calm, and what we do is when we do our inhale, we think about our focus word, and then we exhale on that word. So we take a deep inhalation, and then we do our exhalation on that word. So I'm gonna breathe in for 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna exhale out my focus word, calm. And I bring all of my focus to my exhalation and to my focus word. And I'm going to try to make my exhalation longer than my inhalation. We also talked about focusing on our eating and mindfulness in a practice of eating. We focused on a raisin or a craisin in the last episode. And we said that before we even eat the object, we're going to focus on what it looks like, what it feels like, noticing its colors and its textures, just holding it for a moment and seeing it and really just looking at it, maybe smelling it. And then when we eat the raisin, we really savor it and we taste it and we use all of our senses, and we really make the eating process a much longer, much more enjoyable process. We eat just one raisin and we focus on being in the present moment while we eat that. And we can't do this, of course, with our lunches and with our breakfasts because they would take a really long time. But we focus on being in the present moment while we eat that one thing. It can be a piece of chocolate, it could be a cup of tea, or it can be a single raisin. And we focus on that mindful eating practice. And those were some of the skills that we learned last time. Now we're going to do a new technique. And before we do, I'd like you to scan your body with me for any area of tension, anything that you're holding in. A lot of times we hold tension in our jaws, so just relax your jaw, relax your neck and shoulders, and scan your body for anywhere else that you may be holding in any tension. And just release that, just let that go. Today we're going to learn a 3-step mindfulness exercise. So step 1 is bringing awareness to the present moment. So I invite you to close your eyes and just follow along by listening to my voice. Try to pause and take a comfortable seat or lie down. I'm going to sit cross-legged for this practice. While we do this, you can acknowledge any thoughts or feelings that may come up and just let them pass. What I like to do is think of an empty room with an open window, and I let my thoughts come into the room. They sit there for a moment, and then they pass through the open window, and then they just leave. Bring yourself to a feeling of who you are right now and ground yourself in the moment. Wherever you are is perfectly fine. In step 2, we're going to bring awareness to our breath for 10 breaths or for about a minute. The goal here is to focus on just one thing, your breath. So let's take some breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Don't worry about doing it a certain way. Just take some inhalations and some exhalations, however is comfortable for you. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Be conscious of the movement of your body with each inhalation and exhalation. Does your chest rise and fall? Does your belly go in and out? Can you feel your lungs fill up with air? Find a pattern of breath that works for you and focus on the present with this. Now, step 3, with your eyes remain closed, let's expand our awareness outward from our bodies to our environments. Allow your awareness of the present moment and your breath to expand to your body. Notice any sensations you may be feeling, any soreness, any tightness, or any lightness. Scan your body once again for any tension, like we did at the beginning of the program, and try to release. Now, if you wish, slowly and gently open your eyes and bring a little bit of awareness to your environment. Notice what you see. What are some of the colors and shapes that surround you? What are the patterns and textures? What's around you at this moment? Be present in your awareness. Take a moment to take all of that in. And if you haven't already, you can now open your eyes and try to take the mindfulness of this exercise and the idea of being with you, the idea of being present with you throughout the day. Thank you so much for joining me for this Mindfulness Monday practice. Remember what we learned in May. You can go back and view those videos anytime. And remember what we did today, being present with our bodies, with our breath, and with the world around us. Thank you so much for viewing this Mindfulness Monday session. Take care.